Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Land Timber Stream. Good evening. It's Monday night. We're getting on the grind this week. Hope you're having a good Monday so far. Mine has been busy. Killer of a workout this morning. So anyway, hey, Duke for him is in the house. How are you, my friend? Duke for him is counting down to got 7 days to go. So we're all thinking about you, man. And appreciate you hanging out in the stream. Friday afternoon. So wait a second. That's right, you changed it. So it is 5 days. Well, just what can we say? It's not much in terms of like preparation until you actually do it. It's one of those things that, I've done it twice and doing it a third time here in 23 days. So you just prepare the best you can. I might start a GoFundMe to pay for the second written attempt, lol. 400, what is 400 or 450? I forget. I should know. Yeah, man, I hear you. Don't worry. I tell you, 450 now. Yeah, it is 450. That's the last, I think, price I paid as well, is 450. So, it's going to be an interesting experience for sure, and it's take it in stride is all I can say. Going a few days in, be sure to relax. So we'll say that that's always real important before any exam. And I know that's not something you don't already know, but real important just going into. Some people like to spend the last day or last couple of days just scrambling, And for the CCIA, you're not in 1 or 2 days may not necessarily make the difference. So the main thing is to have your mind sharp and get plenty of rest. Be relaxed as possible. Have a good strategy in terms of question. I will say time management is real key, of course, on any Cisco exam. And I tend to do like, how many questions do I want to have close to being complete? 25% in, a quarter of the way, and halfway, how many questions should I have done? And I try to keep an eye on the clock. They've got a little running clock up there. I've taken all the CCNP exams this year, so the test taking thing down. It's just the CCI has so much material. I'm guesstimating 1 minute question max, something like that, yeah. Yep, 1 minute per question, because it depends. It actually says, I think it says between a certain number of questions. Like I assume 100. But I think, I'm trying to remember exactly. There's a lower scale at 120 minutes, 90 to 110 questions. Yeah. Which is a lot of variation, but if you figured you have 120 minutes, about a minute per question. Yeah, I think that's what I did last time as well, do for him. Well, some I'm sure I can just click and go to the next one. Yeah, absolutely. So, but some you're going to be like, okay, wait a second, let me figure this out, Or you might actually have to, write on your provided yellow. What color is that? I worked at a brief stint at Kinko's, and then there's actually canary, I think is the name of that color. Yeah, on your laminated canary. So you might have to use that for some of those questions for sure. But yeah, wishing you the best, man. And we definitely want to hear in the Discord as soon as you, what the results are. And of course, one thing to not forget, I know you're a pro now. I haven't taken 3 CCNP exams. That's a lot. Man, my CCNP exams were spread out over years. So 3 in 1 year, that's impressive. I will say though, and that's what makes it hard about Cisco Live. After the first attempt, I was somewhat prepared to take notes, but I did not take as many notes as I do regret not being as voluminous in my note taking after attempt number 1. And of course, what I've always said too is either way, even if you get the passing score, still take lots of notes afterwards, because some of that might come out one way or the other in the lab exam as well. Yeah, I spent 2 months per exam starting late January. Man, that's amazing. That's quite a feat, to be honest. Do for him. Very impressive. So, but yeah, you never know. Again, there is an element of luck. Most even CCIEs have said that. So luck might be in your favor tomorrow, and you might pass. You never know. So we're hoping for that. Wishing for the best. I don't have a lot to report today, folks, because it's a Monday, and I've been very busy, but also I have no labs or lesson plans or anything like that. As many of you know right now, I'm on the Boson grind, and the Boson grind is not going to be like last time. I'm not relying on the Boson and trying to get every answer right, and why didn't I get this answer right, and I need to take it again and again until I know every answer. No, I'm just going through. There are 500. It's a lot of questions, folks. So think about it. If you take between 90 and 110 in the real exam, this would be like 5 exams, and I'm going through them, taking my time. Obviously not going to use up all 23 days. I hope to get done. I'm at about 260, so I'm more than halfway. So I'm hoping that by maybe Wednesday, I won't be studying or streaming Wednesday. I've got family stuff going on, but by Thursday, I should be all the way through that and have a really good idea on evaluation of what areas I need to go back and hit. So there's going to be some target practice. Mark Milo, good strategy. Learning from the questions that are using it simply as a measuring stick of your preparedness. Exactly. So the whole idea is one thing I'm doing differently this time with Boson is reading the answer. Yeah, the show answer. Exactly what you're saying, dude, for him. I enjoy just clicking on show answer with Boson, kind of relaxing. It is, and the show answer is written so well. In most cases. Some of them are like, huh? But in most cases, the explanation, for whatever reason you missed that question, the explanation is like, oh, yeah, of course. Exactly, Mark Milo. I second that. I love the way that they give you reference material. That's the other thing, is I'm taking my time. Oh, I missed this. It's probably just a memory thing. And let me try to rehash again in my mind why this was or was not true, right? And let me read some supporting material to really, reinforce that. And I might make I am making, by the way, a new flashcard set. Nothing in the order of Neckerkeep's flashcards. In particular, I'm going to build on this because immediately following the Boson exam review is going to be my review of all my written fail notes. And out of all that, I'm going to have some flashcards on things that I keep. My mind keeps wanting to revert to, a lot of these questions are sneaky, and they're sneaky for a reason, because they're sneaky based on things that sound like maybe this should be correct, or this should be the case, or this should be true, and it's not, because of the technology, because of the protocol. It's just kind of weird the way this works. So these little memory triggers I hope to use in developing this flashcard set. But since it's going to be based on, my written fail notes, obviously it's going to be private. I won't be able to share it or sync it up to GitHub or anything like that. But I am working on that. So yeah, that's what's going on with me right now. Very, very stream tonight, folks. I thought I'd throw in a quick quiz. How are route targets propagated through the network? So this is from Neckercube, actually, flashcard, and is based on something I was actually kind of cycling through today. I'll do that. I'll take a few minutes here and there. I have the flashcards on all my computers. Not that that's a lot, but basically any computer I'm on a keyboard, I have access to the local copy of the flashcards, because I may take just a few minutes here and there just to go through a few of them. But yeah, any idea on that, folks, feel free to pop it out. Maybe you got it in your head. Obviously, route targets, we are talking about BGP, right? And with route targets, you could have, it's really cool how you can designate a VPN with multiple route targets, right? Multiple export locations as well. But where did this go? How does BGP propagate them throughout the network? Well, it does that via extended communities, right? So that's where, in fact, let me pull up, I think I have let's pull up a good old PCAP from our PCAP repo and look at something where I think we will, it'll have this. You got it right, Dufram. Extended BGP communities. Local AS, dual AS. I don't know if this will have it. This is from my early days of BGP when or PCAPs. Yeah, that's not gonna have it. You're messing with your Anki. Anki's so cool. I haven't even touched the surface of what it will do. Okay, here's a VPN v4 route. This should have a route target. Works. Oh, not for your Surface Pro. Interesting. There is a web-based version, and I did actually. I don't know if you tried that yet. You can like upload your cards. You have to create an account, and then you can like import your cards. So yeah, there is a way, and I checked on that because I was planning on going on vacation. Well, this is before some travel around Thanksgiving time. And I was like, I was thinking to myself, you know, on my iPad, like, could I go through the Yankee flashcards in iPad? And I figured out you could using the web-based version, but you have to log in and all that. And there's a limit with the free version, like of how many cards you can upload. But, all right, so here's our path edge. This is a VPN v4 route. And we have here path attributes, labeled VPN unicast. That is an update. Update message. Oh, this must have been, well, going to 7-day cruise starting Sunday. Surpass or fail. I'll be studying and it sucks that Anki doesn't work. Oh, gotcha. Well, yeah, again, try the web-based version. Well, again, you won't be, I don't know, I've never been on a cruise. That's awesome, by the way. So either way, you have consolation that, you know, you'll be doing something cool, follow your exam. Either way. Okay, here's some carrier extended communities. And inside of here, route target. Yep, there it is. So it's encoded as a carried extended community inside of this VPN v4 BGP update packet. Good stuff. And I have 3 links today. One is to get out there and vote if you have not already. I know many of you have, for the Blog of the Year or Blog of the Year Awards, Cisco. Also, this is pretty cool. I did not know about this feature. Actually, I was working with someone today. And on the day this came up, because we were talking, we actually have some domains we wanted to dynamically allow. And the same day we discussed it, and I discussed it with an ASA, you know, subject matter expert who I work with. It's like, oh yeah, we can do that. And here's a great blog post, a brief blog post about it. I harvested out of Router Gods. And then this is from yesterday, the stream. And it's something we were talking about doing, because I will probably be doing some QoS labs coming up during this 23 days. I'm going to take at least probably 1 day or 2 out of that to do some QoS labs. And I want to be able to just see them in Wireshark as I'm looking at the output, and that is a link on how to do that. So very good stuff. But that's about it, folks. I'm just going to wish everyone a great night, a great Monday, great rest of the week. Dude, for him, you know, I know you keep your cool. You're now a test-taking animal. So I know you're going to do great, and you're going to be calm, you know, going into Friday. So thanks for tuning in too, man. Appreciate it. Hope we give you some good bits, some good juice. And, you know, we'll check in with you in the Twitterverse tomorrow. And to everyone else, thanks so much for stopping by. And I'll let you know how I'm doing on the Boson tomorrow. Again, I will not be streaming most likely on Wednesday, but we'll let you know how I'm doing. Maybe I'll have some more cool links, another cool quiz. And we shall see you back here tomorrow on the Land Tamer stream. Y'all have a great night.